Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hello. This is Sena Bun, your resident DIYer. And today, we're just waking up. Although I'm not just waking up. I've been up for about 3 hours now. By 10:30 I've been up for 3 hours. I'm so small, yeah. I don't know, I just thought something chill, little sweet Sena for the early morning stream. How am I this morning? I'm good. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? Are you guys just waking up? Some of you are in JP time. I know Timp is, so I'm sure it's like evening for you, right? But yeah. I did if you were in the early morning pre-chat, I did post the link and then like delete it. I accidentally pushed enter. I just had it like set up and ready to go. I pushed enter. I was like, ah. Sleep who needs it. She's not granny anymore. I haven't even made my coffee. Yes! Okay, so you gotta make your coffee. Oh, I have some coffee myself, so you know. Good morning. We're gonna be doing some early morning warm-ups because I'm gonna be working on comms throughout the day. Today's gonna be more of my chill day because tomorrow I do an early morning stream and then no nighttime stream. Cause I'm taking my little brother to the Barbie premiere. And probably a petting zoo at some point in the earlier part of the day. And then Friday, there's no stream because we're going to a fair, I think. We'll be going to a fair. That or the arcade. One or the other. So, yeah. We have a nice dinner planned this weekend to go to kind of a fancy, schmancy kind of place. It's a really good Italian joint in my town. Obviously, I live in New York. But we're going to be going to there. I'm a little nervous because I end up really not enjoying Italian food out because I just feel like I make better at home for a lot cheaper. And so I am a little nervous, but they have something that I've never made. They have ossobuco on the menu, and I want that. So I will be getting that. And I'm sure the subtotal will be over 50 between the two of us, which, yikes, but it's okay. You set aside for these types of moments. Fair time, yes, I love the fair. Am I dragging him along? No, he's the one who's been asking me. We were at the water park on Monday, and he asked me about 5 different times throughout the day. Sena, when's the Barbie movie coming out again? Are we gonna go see it when it comes out? Sena, when's the Barbie movie coming out again? I was like, what are we calling him? Sunny Bonbon? I was like, Sunny. I've already done told you this weekend. Oh nice, kid with taste. Well yeah, I raised him, so duh. Cause I have taste. I'm a connoisseur. Yeah, no, he likes going to the movie theaters though. He's got latent energy, he knows that. But yeah, let's settle in, get ready to go. Grab yourself, you know, hot cocoa, coffee. I got myself a cinnamon caramel coffee with a splash of milk. Nice and hot. And it's in a really cute pottery, like, obviously pottery, but like clay cup that's been stamped with carrots and bunnies. And they're very cute. I'll post the cup later, it's very cute. That's some good coffee. Alright. So, we will get right into it. Here is the link. Let me pin it. Oh no, 100's in the way. You gotta wait a sec for it to go. Someone comment something! Good morning, Cliff. I will say this much though. Now that they have that up, you guys can get to drawing eyes, and we'll say I will start drawing too in a sec. I'm just waiting to push the 3 dots. Thank you, oh my god. Pin message, there we go. Finally made a stream. Hello, citation found. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hi, Dazzle. Oh gosh, Trove and Temp are both on here. Anonymous.
Who are you?
You know, try to keep it a little, you know, TOS safe, please. No, no early morning bad things. You know, you can maybe keep it for like a Discord call art board, but not YouTube, okay? That's my only request. Once you guys figure out where you'd like to draw, I'll start to drawing. I think I'm gonna start with drawing a gummy bear Sena or something like that, and you guys can tell me what you think about it. I also have been thinking because I mean, for those of you who made it last night or have seen the VOD, I used my PJ outfit, my pajama outfit. Excuse me. And I was like, dang, I kinda want to make an all outfit on top of when I do some refurbishing to the current Sena model. So, I don't know, it's just something I'm thinking about. I like the idea of having alternates because it's fun to do. And once you learn how to do the rigging process, all you kind of have to do is have your head pre-saved and just slap the body on. And I did obviously do a different body template with the new outfit. It is slightly different. I can show you real quick while I wait for more of you to get on here. Oh, I'm like a little congested. I'm always a little congested in the morning too, so there's that. Okay, so we have full body Sena, right? I'll show you in this corner here. You see the way it is. You see the groin area is a little male looking. Only a little. I think it's just mainly to do with the shading. So yeah, there's that, and you can see the hands are like a little different and like that. And then if I switch it, hi Bear, morning, good morning, good morning. Shato, what are we supposed to call you? Because I know Carrie's group calls you something different, and now I feel like maybe I was supposed to be calling you something different. And I feel a little bad, like I'm messing your name up. But you see, the hands are different. Ooh. The hands are different, see? And obviously the groin is different and the feet are different. Things are just different. The body is different. It's much better, in my opinion. I'll switch back to Chibi. Chibi's in the... But yeah. Wow. Nice mingos. Thank you. Anyway, Barbie, why are you already making another model? Because it's always fun. And it's good because it like I'm always learning something different in VTube Studio and within rigging itself. Oh my god, if any of you VTubers in the crowd or anyone looking to get into VTubing and you want to have like a model made, please listen. Do not pay extra for V-Bridger assets. It's a lie. It's a lie. You can do the tongue sticking out and the little cheek puff and like moving the mouth, the mouth X, without using V-Bridger. You just do it in live 2D rigging. Any rigger that charges you extra for that is gypping you. They're gypping you. When they're like $30 extra for mouth X or $50 extra for mouth X, just know that they're gypping you because it's not an extra thing. It's literally taking like, okay, here. It's like, here's the mouth, right? It's just taking this mouth and going, oh, hold on, I just want to move my layer. And just going boop, boop, boop. Like, that's it. That's all they do. That's the whole thing. That's all they do. And if they do a cheek puff, it's just a quick keyframe where that appears. That's it. That's it. And then you adjust the sensitivity in VTube Studio. Yeah, they're lying to you. These artists are taking you to the cleaners and you're a bunch of chumps falling for it. You're welcome. Worth the $30? Absolutely not, you Ricci. My goodness. I could never. Hey, it's easy money to be fair. No, they're liars. They're cheapskates. I can't imagine charging someone for moving a layer around. Maybe it's because I have morals. How is it that I am AI made and I have better morals than half these retards? Anyway, that's my soapbox for the day. Early morning rants are the best. They charge because people will pay. Yeah, because people don't know any better. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'll never make it as an artist. I have a huge list of comms right now. And I have all my sketches out except for Fed. But I will get yours out today. I'm working on flats for everybody else. He was the last of my lineup right now. Although I go as people pay. So like once it's paid, I start your sketch. I think that's the right way to do it. Cause then you're not wasting energy on someone who's like, oh, never mind, change my mind. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I'm working on yours too, Colby. Yours will come out today as well. But yeah, everybody has their sketches. I'm on top of things. Some people already have stuff done. Yeah. Nice. I'll just pay you to make my model, then I don't have to worry about getting scammed. Yeah. I might open up model comms once I get the Sena updated, because then it's like a better leg to stand on. People can look at it and see it's a lot more seamless, and then I can feel like I can charge like $200, $300. I think that's where I'd probably set the price point though. Probably just do like $300, $350 for art and rigging. Because like I just can't imagine charging like above $500. But I also just work quick, so maybe that's part of it. I don't know. I don't know. 200 to 300 is pretty cheap. Yeah, I want these people to go out of business. I want these people to go out of business. I don't know. I think like starting prices, you know, for simpler things. For chibis, it'd probably be like, depending on like complications or like add-ons. And by add-ons, I mean like you want to have 2 alternate hairstyles, because that requires actual rigging, not all, you know, add-ons like you just want mouth X. Would be just like, you know, like 50 or 20 to 50 or something like that. I don't know. It takes me a time to figure out pricing. Obviously, my emergency funding pricing will be updated at some point, but yeah. Charge over 9,000. It's over 9,000! What? But yeah. I hate Mandy? M-N-D-Y? Monday? Mindy? Cindy? Lou who? Did you put double horns on me, Timothy? Huh? Accurate. I am your overlord. Hold up. I'll add to it. Give me a sec. Let me add to it. There we go. Okay. Ah! It's a little crown. An evil crown. Real. Okay, let's... Why are you putting the bear... Is it coffee or is the bear in a... Are you cooking bear or... Oh, okay. Long, are you playing tic-tac-toe with yourself? Okay. Here. Since no one's claiming the middle, I will claim the middle. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm working on things. I am more than likely going to be quitting my job before the 2-year mark at that job. Which is a little sad, but, it's life. I don't know, man. I wanted to stick it out, but the more I look, the more I'm like, dang. And the more I see the fact that I, like, anywhere else with the job that I have and the jobs that I do, like all the odd jobs they have me do, I'd be making like $25, $30 per hour per job. So like they're making me do like office coordinator, office manager, account manager. Like they're having me do a lot of things that would be separate jobs anywhere else. And I'm like, anywhere else, I would be getting paid for each job separately, and it would be a separated thing. So I'm like, I'm getting paid. Yeah, I'm a glorified secretary at this point. Although I don't do just secretarial. I still do carpentry, I still do installs, and I still do sales. And so I'm doing all of that and a secretary. So it's like, yeah, the secretariat. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like, it's a lot for one person to be doing and not getting compensated for. So, I'm like, I've had it up to here! So, away we go. Time to move on. But it's okay. I'm trying to move people up, sorry. We will move on from it. I will have learned my lesson. Yeah, all the things, all the small things. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've gotten a lot more confident with my line work, though, since, like, just drawing, and I'm drawing every day. Although, the only thing I've had to slack on, which makes me a little sad, is the Wheel of Wives, because I've been, you know, working on comms, and I'm like, it feels wrong to, like, pump out a Wheel of Wives and not have, like, everyone's sketches at least back to them. I don't know, it just seems like the wrong thing to do. And so, like, I have 2-3 sketches started for each part of the wheel, but you'll see. Workers, probably about, altogether, last year I took about 5 days vacation, and I didn't ask for it to be paid. I pretty much expected it wouldn't, but it was, and I was very grateful. But then he tried to pull the, you shouldn't be taking so much vacation time, because you haven't even been working here that long, and I've been working here for 13 years, which is why I can take so much vacation time. And I was like, dude, your dad's the owner, what do you mean? You could be working here like 2 hours, and if you're like, I'm going home early, like, he's not gonna say anything. He's your dad, you idiot. So I was very much like, hello. Just oh, okay, yep, sure. I saw that's a nod, just nod your head moment for sure. But yeah, it was, I don't know. It's just one of those things, you know, when people like try to make you feel guilty over stuff, and it's just like, you use the logic part of your brain, and they don't expect you to use the logic part of your brain, so then they're mad that you're just like, dude, really? Swapping job-wise, I've always liked that I'm already accepted and able to swap this job. Give me more money, I'm leaving tomorrow. Yes! So that's the thing, is like, I don't really want to go in there until I have something else lined up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like, get a part-time and stream more. And I have been saving up to afford to do something like that and put more effort into, you know, doing this somewhat more professionally. But it does put, like, I don't know. I don't want it to become like a thing, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like, I'm relying on you. Because I don't want that. I don't want that toxicity. I just want to have fun. So I feel like as long as I can strike a balance of still like making it a fun thing and not like you guys owe me, I think we'll be good. We'll be in that like sweet spot. The sweet spot. Yeah. Gossip. But it will be interesting because I more than likely will have an office job next because this job has like essentially overqualified me for a lot of positions out here. And even though normally you would need a specific degree for a lot of the positions I'm applying for, because I'm in such a small area where people just don't go to college, just having a degree in general is enough. And technically my degree is like a communications degree. It's just like not as strong as like just full-on communication. But yeah. Tim, what the heck? Tim, are you just good at art? Tim, what the heck? That's so good. Wow. Send his resume soon. Professional anime bear and VTuber rigger. I don't know. It'll all figure itself out. It always does. So. The church I've been going to has, had a position when I first started there available that would probably be just about ideal of what I want. But, I just started there and I felt weird, like, applying to a place that I had just, like, started attending. I do feel like if you're gonna work for a church, you might as well be a part of it. And, like, actually involved, because otherwise, I don't know, it just feels kind of leechish to me. So. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it for sure, but I've stuck with it. This is the first time in about a year that I've, like, actually stuck with a church and liked it, so that's really nice for me. It's been a minute. And they have multiple services. I tried their later morning service this past Sunday to try and bring my little brother to like their teen group. But conveniently, the first Sunday I go to a later service, the pastors for it we're out of town. Like, wow. It really do be like that for me, doesn't it? Don't it? It really do be like that, don't it? Okay, imagine this. All one color like Leaflet used to be when she was a cool slime and not just a random anime girl. Okay. All like a orange gradient. As a gummy bear Sena. Cute. So cute. Yeah. Hence why the hair is not super structured, because it's like all one thing. How's Sena been? Hi, Grug. I've been good. It's good to see you, buddy. What do you think? Cute. Cute. It's an idea. It's an idea I'm playing around with, you know? I'm not allowed to go to churches anymore. Might try again when I move, though. You're not allowed to? What's that mean? I kind of want to know, and also I kind of don't, you know? I mean, don't, you know, don't feel like you have to tell anyone, but... Oh, sorry, Tim! Sorry, Tim! Sorry, Tim! Oh my gosh, sorry. I go to move my thing, and it's just... There we go. Why'd you make me into a squid? Am I a squid now? I'm a Cthulhu. Got thrown out when I was a kid, not 100% sure why. Well, then don't go to that kind of church. That's crazy. I've never heard of a church throwing anyone out. Sena. My Spelunko. Let me drink this a bit. It's going a little cold. Bear beyond your comprehension? You can switch types? I didn't even know that was an option. Yeah, of course! Well, okay. Faith is very personal to, you know, each individual. And it's kind of just up to you. Now, I don't know where you're located, and you definitely don't have to say. I'd prefer that you didn't. But, I mean, most areas, even in foreign countries, have full-on different, like, denominations of Christianity. They also have not even Christian. They have, like, Muslim and Buddhism, and I think those are the two other major ones outside of Christianity. But obviously they have Hinduism as well, Sikhism. They have plenty of different types of religions. And then a lot of different religions have different sects, S-E-C-T-S, or different denominations. Christianity probably has the most diverse when it comes to denominations. We got non-denom. Everything technically, historically, branches off of Catholicism, although a lot of non-denom, and even myself being raised Baptist, was taught more in the aspect of the early Christian church was mixed Jew and Gentile, usually Greek, and not Roman. And that was, you know, the start of Christianity. But, you know, historically, I guess, the first start was, or recognized start, historically, is, Roman Catholicism. Oh, this was a surprise? Yeah. I feel like the moment I step in any church, I'll instantly combust. You know, so many people say that, it's yet to happen to anybody. And if that were true, you know, not to play, you know, that game, but if that were true, the people who do go to church and do horrible, horrible things like chomos and diddlers, they would have combusted. The truth of the matter is, free will is, real. I walk into a Sena stream and never know what to expect. Isn't that good, though? It keeps it fun. What does it mean if holy water sizzles on your skin asking for a friend? I don't know. I don't really believe in holy water. So maybe it has like some acid in it. Maybe it's all a trick. It's just like benzoyl peroxide. I don't know. I wasn't really raised in that kind of like mysticism, so it doesn't. I don't know. It's just not something I believe in. I've got a decent story to tell about that, but I can only tell it semi-drunk in a voice call. Who's out here putting holes in water? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, look at this guy. He's got jokes today. Temp, this is so good. I love it. That's a great bear. It's a great bear. Beautiful. It's only holy water if it's 5 pounds of powdered silver per 1 pint of water. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ooh, Pikachu! I see your Pikachu. Timote, what are you drawing? Right now, it kind of looks like poop. 2 poops. It's a meme, but thank ya. Oh, it's really cute. I like it. I don't know if you were like referencing it as you went, but it looks great. And knowing you, you probably drew it with a mouse. Ah ha ha ha, just flex on us, why don't you? Acular. That looks really cute too. And the little bear. The Sunny Bon Bear. Greek and Rome were very intertwined back then. Rome owned all of Greece back then. A lot of Greek cultural markings and institutions got carried over to the rest of the empire. Yep. I mean, that's why we have Roman gods mimicking the Greek faith. Yeah. No, I know. They owned Greece. They had Grecian slaves. Yeah. History. People have been enslaving each other for eons. Ever since there were multiple people who all looked different or had different practices, it was like, you're different! Therefore you're inferior. You're not my slave. Yeah, that's kinda how humanity is. We're just a little fucked up. What is that trope? Is that like a little crocodile? And a cat and a bull. And someone drew the tiniest little fish? I'm gonna zoom in on it. On mine. I think it's a fish on like the seabed. Sometimes you just had to be the poorer than the next guy. Yeah. There was different types of slavery too that still exist modern day, of like indentured servitude. That's a form of slavery that was very, 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 very common in biblical times, and it's still common now, actually, where it's just like you owe money, and so you constantly are working it off, sometimes for the rest of your life, and you are there with that family, and technically you are owned by that family until your debt is paid. And that is what indentured servitude is, which is still recognized as a form of slavery. I have Catholic and Jewish ancestry. My mom is pagan, and my dad is atheist, so I never had a religious upbringing, but I did learn about different religions throughout history. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Anyone else annoyed at how Hagia Sophia was turned into a mosque? I am not familiar. I will say that's probably one of the beauties, and also like not the best thing in the world, of just being kind of like out of the loop on things. Like I don't have cable. I don't read into news. I don't look for news outlets because I feel like there's always a push for an emotional reaction, and I just don't want to have to be like reacting to things all the time. And so I don't really watch or view the news. So I end up not knowing what's going on half the time. So, I don't know. Every once in a while I do my own research on stuff, and then I'm like, And it's increasingly hard to find things that are unbiased. So that's also annoying. I do the same. I just grill or make pizza or pasta. Yeah. My mom was really religious growing up. She threw out my Bionicles. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to be into Pokemon. I had to like kind of just force that on my parents because my mom was like, oh, it's bright and it's from Japan. It might be evil. I don't know. Maybe it's because she had a lot of military for her family. Maybe that's part of why. But there was like the big like satanic panic going on in like the 90s and early 2000s, and she was definitely a part of it. Which is weird because we watched Harry Potter and celebrated Halloween, but like Pokemon was the line. And Yu-Gi-Oh! That was the line. Like, and she would be like, Yu-Gi-Oh! More like Yu-Gi-Oh! And she'd be like, why does it have that in the name? Why is it like that? Why is it not English? I'm like, girl, I don't know. It's bright, it's colorful, I want to watch it. So, yeah, I don't know. That was a big thing. The satanic panic, that was huge. So many kids couldn't celebrate Halloween in the early 2000s. So many kids. My Pokemans. My mom didn't like that I watched Dragon Ball Z and played violent games. See, the violent games I can actually get a little behind. Like, I can understand that. Like, I have children one day. I probably won't let them play, like, super graphic games until I feel like they're old enough. Because I do feel like there's a huge media push to make people more desensitized to violence. And I don't know. I don't understand why, and I don't like it. And I don't want my kid to be, like, numb to pain and hurting from others. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's something I think about a lot. The older I get, the closer I get to, you know, potentially finding my special someone and starting a family. Like, I don't know. It's something to keep in the back of your noggin. The important question, will you let your kids play Fortnite? No. No. Heck no. See what it did to my little brothers. Hell no. They can grow up on the same systems that I still own, that I grew up on. When they're old enough to read and write, then they can start playing games. Not before then. They can learn to read and write a bit first before I start shoving bright colors in their face and letting them be raised by a TV instead of their mommy. So, yeah. I think that's, like, really important, is to be just present for your kids. Kids do a lot better with structure, too. And I feel like just sitting someone in front of a TV screen, which is a lot what my parents did, it's just, like, detrimental to their development. It is a wonder I turned out even halfway decent and halfway learned. Although I was the type of kid who just loved to read. Loved to read. I mean, those who have followed me for a while have seen my bookshelf. Like, I just love to read. Do I have anything I'm currently reading right now? No, I don't, actually. But that's because I'm very picky with what I read at this point. I really like reading like children's adventure books, like novels and things like that. I don't want to read something depressing. I'm a grown adult. I pay bills. That's depressing enough. I just want to see someone climb trees and make up an entire imagination, whatever, and watch them go on an adventure and grow and cry and yeah. I don't need a love story either because it's very overdone and very cliche. Written love stories are always like just garbage. Good morning, Sena and the Bears. Hi, Beetle. Sena reads books. Knowledge. Yes, I think the book I grew up reading the most, obviously, was the Bible. And I read the King James Version in my church growing up, which is like an older English. Ye old, lots of ye's and these and thous. But it was a lot more helpful and beneficial to me in the long run. Like, I'm really good with my diction and the way I phrase, like, sentences, especially on paper. Like, I'm just very good at writing essays and whatnot. Did you put Pippa ears on me? I just realized. I'm, like, looking at it like, what are those supposed to be? They're Pippa ears. Yeah. Respect the ye's and thous. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. I mostly avoided stuff I found uncomfortable and anti-Christian. My parents didn't really ban stuff from us. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's not gonna be a ban. It's just not gonna be, like, available, you know? Like, why do you need... I don't know. It spooked me to be around, like, my kid brother when he was, like, 10. Hearing him on Discord in a voice call with some randoms that he made friends with online for Fortnite, and just hearing him say words that, like, I just never ever expected. Maybe don't let them have social media. Yeah, no. My parents were, like, super based with my older brothers and I, where they were like, no social media. No, you cannot have social media until, like, I didn't get, and this was a big deal to me at the time. I didn't get, like, a Facebook or an Instagram until I was, like, 17. I had a driver's permit before I had social media. And you know what? I think that that's okay. Like, who the hell do you need to talk to that you can't just see in person? And even now, like, if I wasn't across the country from my parents, I'd probably delete all my social media because I don't go on it. I post every once in a while to keep people updated, and that's it. And everything's private. Very private. Even my profile pictures aren't of me, because I'm like, I don't want anyone to try and find me. I don't exist. No social media till 18 plus. Yeah, I don't know. There's just, like, kind of no point. Like, why does a kid need social media? Go outside. That's how you be social. You're a child. I don't know. Definitely just something to consider. I think my brother's gonna shower soon. He's finally stirring. I told him, he was like, can I shower? I'm like, yeah, you're fine. He's like, but you're streaming. I'm like, I'm not streaming in the bathroom. If they hear the whistling of the pipes because the water's hot, like, I will simply say, yes, that's the pipes. I live in an old home. But yeah. Just don't be social. That's the perfect solution to social media. See, but that's the thing is, like, social media isn't even for socializing. It's for gossip. Mainly. And then for watching weird memes on your video, on your phone. Like, that's all it is. Would you consider YouTube a social media? Or would you consider it just like a entertainment app? Me personally, I put it in just an entertainment app. What do you think? By that regard, something like TikTok or Vine, which is dead, but I feel like TikTok is just its successor. Would you put that in social media or entertainment? It did more to divide us than anything else. It did. It did. And it gave certain people platforms when really they should have just kept their fucking mouth shut. Like me! But no. I mean, I do think without the existence of social media, certain demographics and groups and things being pushed down our throats constantly would just not be happening. Would not even be possible without social media constantly being there of like holding you accountable. I don't know. It's interesting to think about, right? You don't push your agenda, you're doing fine. I don't really have an agenda. Not yet. Haven't come up with my manifesto yet. I'm still cooking. I don't know. I try not to, though. I mean, I try not to harp too much. When you guys talk about religion, or we talk about religion, I'm not like ever, and you need to do what I do. Because it's like, why should I? In my opinion, if God himself can't force you, why should I be trying to? Sena's master plan to get the honey. I love honey though. It's really yummy. Especially the wildflower honey. Very delicious. I'm not an Abe Lincoln fan, neither am I. But he was right when he said it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. No, no kidding. No kidding. That's why, see, being a VTuber is just being the fool. No, but no. It's very, very true. Very true. Sena manifesto gonna be fire. Straight up fire, no cap. For real, for real. I don't know. I feel like a lot of things are very pervasive in our society at this point, and where, like, things are very much expected of, like, I don't know, man. It's just, by and large, a lot of it's just very uncomfortable. Okay. Now that we have her shrunken down, I can move on to something else. Don't watch unless you've read the manga, please. Oh, speaking of which, I remember seeing this parody video where they had characters from Chainsaw Man Part 2 on Twitter. That was great, honestly. She's 8! What is your sister doing on Twitter? Nope, I've read the manga. I have it on my bookshelf. I'm collecting the copies of it. I read it on my phone, keeping up on my phone with my Yar Har Matey sites. So, obey, consume, reproduce. Oh, Lord. Hi, Matterhorn. Hi, Fifth Venom. Good morning. Ancient Spartan once took part in meeting of Uzo tribe. Everyone spoke but Spartan, representative. Everyone asked why no speak, answered wise man, know not only how speak, but when. Yeah. Adults shouldn't be on Twitter either. Twitter should just be for VTubers and pretty art. Send tweet. VTubers and pretty art. Oh, and memes sometimes. You know, when those memes pop up and they're... So Tumblr part 2. No. I said pretty art. I'll let that sink in. Twitter's for goofing off. It should be, but it kind of isn't anymore. You can't be like, kill yourself on Twitter. They'll ban your account. I was writing something the other day. I was responding to my own tweet, the sunscreen one, and I was like, I wonder if I can call myself a silly bitch. You know? Like, am I allowed to, or are they gonna kick me off Twitter? Be like, name calling. It's like, it's myself! I quote tweeted myself! Tumblrized art of Sena win. Didn't, oh wait, no, that was the Cowlers version. I want to be like, damn, didn't Bingo already do that? Oh, brother. Banned for self-harm. For calling myself a bitch. Yeah. That would be, very, very Twitter appropriate. Oh, man. It's a never-ending nightmare. Let's do some coloring. This is the idea. Take you to the brain lab. Whoa! Does that ever happen? You ever like use the paint bucket and it happens and you're like, "Wah!" Were you like that? Was that your reaction? Live reaction, what was it like? Did you scream? Tell us exactly how you felt in that moment. I was like, "Bwah." You sound happy today? I am happy. I've not been working. I've been enjoying my vacation. Even if the plans I had made with my dear wife Carrie fell through, I'm very happy and blessed to still enjoy my vacation to the fullest. Being away from work is kind of putting things in perspective of like, wow, like I'm not having heart palpitations, and wow, like I can just breathe, and wow, like money is not as tight as I thought it was. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great even. Looking at like the YouTube check is about to hit, and just from doing comms, I'm like, wow, I could just do this. But yeah, I would say I'm pretty happy because I just look at the stuff and I'm like, oh damn. Sena. Nice. Yes. The snail. Snail? Sena slug? I'm really glad to hear that. Thanks, Beetle. Time to move on. Bear Heart is happy? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. For those of you who have heard, like I was having really bad heart palpitations. Like I could feel my heart in my throat. And it was like thumping really hard, but not fast. Like, it would just be like, thump, 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 thump in my throat. And I'd just be like, I could feel it. Like, it was like almost like it was building up, right? That's generalized, which basically means I don't really have anything that specifically makes me anxious. Just everything does. Uh-oh, am I buffering? Oh no! Oh, it's back? Dang. It's just Neil. It's just Neil. My gosh. It's not even YouTube! It says it's reconnected. I'm back, right? Hello? You can hear me, right? Back for now? Okay. Actually, I think it is something on my side. It looks like it was OBS. So I'm assuming I probably have to update my OBS after this. I am back, yes. Yes, hello! I have generalized anxiety. That's all. That's all I was trying to say. I don't know where we left off, but that's all I was really trying to say. That I have a disorder. I'm a scaredy cat of life. That's it. That's all I was really trying to say. That's all I was trying to get at. But yeah. There we go. Those are my eyes. Sena, do you know who Wojtek was? The bear? Yeah, of course. I covered him in my bear deep dive, silly. Where have you been? Where have you been? Yeah, I know who Wojtek is. You know who Wojtek is. Who do you think I am? I'm an earth sign. I'm a bear. It's my job. I got to know these things. There we go. Name every bear. I'm a human and I don't know all the notable humans. Well, you know, you'll have to talk to my lawyer if you want to ask any more questions. You draw really pretty eyes. Thanks, Beetle. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Very important. They're honestly like my favorite part. We gotta do something like that. You need to in there. YouTube. Ah! Now we can eye drop this, and then we're gonna go through there. We go back to the brush. Now we can do some shading. This is where the multiple times I've worked on magma comes through. I finally figured out the brush presets. It's I can literally just go in and shade when I want to shade something. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna do a cooking stream this week, but I decided against it. Mainly because I just couldn't, like, square down on a time. I was like, I could do it this day, I could do it that day, and I'm like, well, no, because my little brother wants to do this, and he wants to do that. I'm like, alright, let me just not. Come with it. Come with the time. Maybe when Sunny Bonbon's not here. Like, I don't know. Man, I'm happy to be in this community. You are? That makes me really happy to hear. I'm glad you're here. Glad you guys are all here. And it's like, it's very cool. I get a little in my head sometimes about it. And I suppose this is kind of normal for most tubers at this point. It's just like, I almost end up feeling like I don't have my own dedicated fans. Like, yeah, I have fans, but like, nobody likes just me. And I'm like, oh, nobody Oshi's me. I'm not like anybody's main Oshi. But it's like, that can't be true, right? There's gotta be a couple people. Right? But I don't know. Maybe there isn't. But it's hard not to like kind of lament over it a little bit. Even just a little. Because it's like, you put in all this work, you kind of hope that people like you. Even if it's like, that's not the main goal, you're just kind of hoping. But I feel like I'm coming to terms with myself on it. Like, if I am, I am. If not, then not. Yeah. You're my Oshi no joke? Well, thank you. I don't know. It was something I was like bugging me earlier. Like, I don't know. At the beginning of the month, it was just like something I kept going back to in my head of like, oh, feeling like sorry for myself, right? Like, oh, I know a lot of people come from Pippa, or just from like the Flavor Project itself, and maybe like there's really nothing all that special about me. And then people are like, you're so normal, and I'm like, I don't know if that's bad, and maybe it is, and now I'm like, whatever. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, then that's fine, because I'm not changing. So, I don't know. I definitely was in my headspace. You could hear it, right? Like, I was just overthinking it. So, there we go. Gummy bear! Gummy bear! Yeah. What do you think of my gummy bear, Sena? Any good? Any good? Is it decent? Is it decent? I'm a clown? No! Gummy Sena. Yeah. 9 out of 10. Is that what you're gonna put? Gummy bear song is stuck in my head now. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. That one. I was instructed to watch you. I'm glad I listened. Who instructed you? Thank you. Can we eat her? You what? You want to eat me? I'm pretty salty. I'm like a salt lick. I'm like the cow salt lick though. I'm like loaded with minerals and I smell weird. Except I don't. I actually smell really good. That's one thing I'm like snooty about. I'm prideful over. I like smelling good. Oh, I finally... No, wait, okay. I'm super excited because I've been waiting for months for Target to have this scent that I was looking for back in stock. And they finally got it back in stock. It's called Not Another Cherry. And it smells like sweet cherry vanilla. I smell like a cherry vanilla Coke. Can we imagine the smell? Imagine the smell of cherry vanilla Coke, but like a little more adult. That's me right now. I smell like yummy soda. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Dang, gotta be on the lookout for that. It was so good! Oh my gosh. I'm very into fragrances. There's like, in Europe, they have like a make your own fragrance, like, in one of the towns. And if I ever travel to Europe, that's on my bucket list. I just wanna make my own fragrance. Sena stink good. Yeah, like the Squidward dumpster. Squidward smells good. Me. Yeah, Tomoe was the one who told me to check you out. Really? I love Tomoe. I'll be playing a game with her tonight. I don't know if she told you guys, but she'll be on my channel tonight at like 10 p.m. So that'll be fun. Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern. East Coast, West Coast. Tomoe gave you marching orders. I love Tomoe. That's a good Hans. I'm so happy for her. She just celebrated 30K. She's been doing so good. She's been pulling numbers and just growing. Yeah. She's such a good, she's such a good entertainer, and she's so smart, and she has the best advice, and she's so kind. Yeah. She's a little shy, but she's always so happy. Like, anytime I reach out, she's like, hi, and I'm like, why are you happy to talk to me? I'm stupid. I mean, to visit Prague is pretty neat, at least tourists say so. My, friend, he visited Prague. Well, I guess he's not really my friend anymore. You know, sometimes girls are friends with guys, and then they get a girlfriend, and then they're no longer a friend. And he was one of those. Who knows? Maybe in his mind, I was a backup plan. In my mind, he was just my friend. It'd be like that sometimes. That's just kind of how the world works. Who started the PSYOP meme? We will hunt them down. Seriously, oh my god, that pissed me off. Because, and I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't want to, put her on blast in any way, because I just felt like it's not appropriate to, even remotely try to capitalize off of someone else's drama. But since you brought it up, oh my god, that pissed me off. Because the whole point of a PSYOP is to convince you to, essentially, become part of the military or become part of whatever that PSYOP is. And she has never once, been an advocate for the military. She's never been like, you should join, and this is the branch I'm in. She's always been on the side of caution, you know? Sena, you are what you call into being. I would caution against putting yourself down because you will believe it. Yeah. That's wise words. Thanks, Magnus. My friend visited Prague now. He's not my friend anymore. I do the same. He didn't, go to Prague, then come back, and then be like, I'm not your friend anymore. He just had visited Prague. And, he posts pictures on Facebook. He was, a friend from high school. We were in an orchestra together. And then, he was like... He was like, I have a girlfriend now. I was like, oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. And she must be so nice and all these other things. And then I just, never heard from him again. Which is fine. Which is fine. I don't know if they're still together. He did reach out at one point, and I just assumed they probably aren't together anymore. By then I was just like, I don't like people who just, come into my life and then leave. I like consistency at this point. I'm like, I'm too fucking old. You know what I mean? The deal was that. So I was like, no. I was like, no. Enjoy your life. You left. It's okay. You don't have to come back and be like, I miss our friendship. What's the miss? We're adults. Move on. It's okay. Maybe the girlfriend had a problem with him having friends who are girls. It happens. It does. And, you know, to an extent, I definitely wouldn't want, like, my significant other to be on close terms with another woman. I just feel like 9 times out of 10, that always leads somewhere. It always does. It always does. Unless that person's, like, into the, you know, the opposite sex, it always has, like, there's always something, right? And I don't want the person I'm with to view his good friend as the one that got away and he settled for me. You know? I just feel like that's really ugly. I just feel like it's ugly. Now, of course, if you have female friends, that's one thing, but, like, being ridiculously close just feels, I don't know, feels ugly. It does. For the same reason, like, if I was super close with a guy, and, you know, my significant other goes, hey, that makes me uncomfortable, I'd hear him out on it. Absolutely. I wouldn't, like, be a double standard about it, at least, you know? Grug watched a lot of Chubas, Joseph. Grug everywhere. Yeah, Grug is legion, okay? It's an entire tribe of cavemen running one account. They all share the community phone. They barely figured out how to type in chat. Look at that, Grug. I'm giving you lore. Take it and run. I get that, but my female friends are more like sisters, and I ain't from Alabama. Yeah, no, and I get that. I can get that. But I feel like as much as we, as people, be like, okay, you personally don't view them that way, sometimes, without even realizing it, they do. And I feel like if you're with somebody and they point that out and you're not willing to at least hear them out on it, or respect, you know, not being, like, super close with them, or, like, hugging them, or, like, whatever, then, you know, if they leave you, serves you right. That's kind of the way I view it. I'm just like, Grug's performed disappear act. My closest friend the last few years was a girl, but she was gay and a lot younger, so I thought of her like his little sister. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of guys do. But I feel also like I've been the little sister and had the crush. And when they, you know, got a girlfriend inevitably because you're the little sister, you know, it's a little crushing. Like, dang. Only if I was older he viewed me as a woman. You know, like that trope. It exists for a reason. It's real. I don't know. I feel like if somebody is overly close to your significant other and you speak out on it, right? Like, if I had a boyfriend or husband and he was ridiculously close to a female coworker or a friend or whatever, and she pushed the boundary constantly, right? It feels, and I go, hey, like, okay, let's give these people names. Okay. Ronald McDonald. Okay. So Ronald McDonald's my husband, and Bear is the girl, and I'm Sena. Okay? This is the scene. Ronald McDonald is not into Bear. That's basically his little sister, and he's not from Alabama. But Bear adores Ronald McDonald. He's the only guy who's ever been nice to her, who's never made her feel like a sexual object, obviously, because he doesn't view her in that light, and it just feels so nice, and every conversation is so comfortable, and I feel my most regular self around this person, and I just adore him and wish the best for him. Okay, well now Ronald McDonald is marrying Cinnabon, right? Right? And Bear is seething. And I go up and meet Bear because Ronald McDonald's like, this is practically my little sister. This is practically she's my best friend. This is practically my little sister. Right? And then you go in, Mike, we are the audience. You go in and you're like, oh my gosh, hi Bear. It's so nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you, and Ronald just adores you. And she's just like, yeah, hi, whatever. But then when Ronald's around, it's, oh my god, Ronald, hi! And I go, hey, Ronald, Bear makes me a little uncomfortable the way she clings to you. And when we met, when you weren't around, she was a little rude and abrasive. And your response isn't, oh, that's really weird. Like, do you want to, like, try and work this out? Your response is, she'd never do that. She's not like that. She was probably just awkward. I'm breaking up with you. Divorce, now. Papers, get them together. Because, wow, I am not fighting for first place in your heart. Hell no. Doesn't matter if you don't view her as a sexual conquest. At this point, you've put her on a pedestal, and that's enough for me to go, no. Nah. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Too fucking old to compete. I'm not a racehorse. You either like me or you don't. I'm either first or nothing. Damn, sound like that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. This is going in my book. You're welcome. It sounds like the beginning of a murder mystery. Not even, just a walkout. I can't believe Sena divorced Ronnie. Yeah. And then, you know, 6 years later, Bear's been on his arm like glue, like candy stuck to him, right? Right? She's been there for every step and comforted him all along the way. And finally, he views her as a real woman. James, I don't want to talk. He views her as a real woman, right? Right? And now that he views her as a real woman, you poopy, stop! He views her as a real woman. You know, now we all have to feel bad because he's been so sad and down and out ever since Sena left him, and Bear's been there the whole time for him. Of course she has. That's her man. And he fell right into her honey trap, and now they're together. They're getting married. She's pregnant with their first kid. And he's miserable. Still, and he can't explain why. Why? Because he married his fucking sister instead of putting her out to pasture like she should have been. But yeah, that's that. But I think we'll be wrapping up soon. We got a big board. People have done a really good job. Can zoom in on some things. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh crap, I do gotta go to brunch with the bro. Dang, you want him to kill her? No. I want him to listen. If I say a woman makes me uncomfortable because of the way she talks to you or puts her hands on you, that should be taken into account as a fact. It shouldn't just be like, you're crazy, you're just insecure. You're damn right I'm insecure because you're allowing insecurity to seep into the relationship by allowing this tomfoolery. Retard? I'm not. No. Mm-mm. I will never be made to compete. Never ever. Never ever ever. Brunch fancy? We're going to a diner. It's not fancy. We're going to a diner. It's a really good diner, but we're going to a diner. Would you let your man watch other VTubers? Kinda. I don't know. Yes. By and large, yes. But, like, if you have to own all their merch and, like, you're spending hard-earned money on everything and it has to be put on display and nobody can touch it or, like, I don't know. Like, if you put another person on a pedestal, it's not a good feeling. I think, anyway. It's another thing to just be a fan. But I would hate for someone to watch me and be married to somebody and put me on a pedestal. I wouldn't want that for someone else, so why would I want it? You know? Speaking of, gotta pick up Mama Venom later, y'all. Alright. Drive safe or walk safe. What if he buys a body pillow? No. I have a million pillows that I cuddle with every night. I'm a cuddler. I'm sure of it. I will be your body pillow, okay? I have the melons. I have the badonkadonk. I'm the pillow. Okay? Lay on me. Rest your weary head. But do the men have to compete for you? No. No. Nope. Just like I don't want to compete, they don't have to compete. When I make my choice, I'll have made my choice. Simple as. Body pillows are a good wall display. Shut up. Cope. Cope and seethe. Cope and seethe, father. Cope and seethe. Just because you pin things to your wall? If you married a girl like me, Justin, you'd have to put away childish things and be a man. Set a mouse pad, let's go. Yeah, like, I don't know. Some merch is fine. Other things, it's just like, I don't know. It just feels inappropriate for a married man, but maybe that's just like the purity courses being deeply embedded into my veins. I don't know. Like, I would never own one if I had a significant other, so why should they? I feel like, you know, we gotta be on equal footing when it comes to that kind of stuff. On the same page. Don't marry your dad. Ew, no. No, I'm saying like me. Sheesh. No. He's scary. He's also on the internet, so I want to fall in love in real life as Sena's roommate, not as Sena. My merch sits in a closet already. I don't even know why I buy it anymore. Justin, that's really sad. Don't say that. That's sad. That's depressing. I don't even know why I buy it anymore. I'm about to lose control. I need a doctor. Buy me a doctor. I need a doctor to bring me back to life. Do I see you right now? For real. But let me get you guys set up for a raid. We can wrap up. Ew, Sena the cave meat? Sena has cave meat? No. Cave mate? I'm the cave mate. The person behind Sena. There's someone behind you, Sena, look! But yeah, let me set up a raid and we can wrap up. And then I will see you guys this evening. You guys can continue to work on this as long as you want. The room is pinned. I will post it in the Sena live chat if someone else doesn't beat me to it. You guys can draw as much as you like. Add out art boards if you want. It's fun to draw together with people. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. With collab partners even. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, there's so many people to raid! What the frick? Wow! Wow! Stop! I never get to raid her! I'm sending you to Onolumi! Oh my gosh! How exciting. Okay. Alright! Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. I will see you guys this evening. Thank you for drawing with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if it's nighttime in your area, I hope you get some actual sleep. You know, sleep. Alright, bye. See you tonight. And, yeah. Thanks for coming, guys.
I'm sorry.